to wear this button. If I'm announcing to the world that I am creative, what does that mean to everybody else?
Usually it means artistic.
It usually means that I'm artistic, but I want you to know that it also means that as well as having new ideas, I'm open to new ideas too. And that as much as I value my own creativity, I value other people's creativity as well. That's what it means to wear this button. And when we wear this button is during World Creativity and Innovation Week from April 15th to the 21st, because that's a time when we can all celebrate the fact that we have the capacity to generate new ideas and make new decisions in a way that makes the world a better place and a place that makes our world better too, right? Without causing any harm. Because harm does not need to be an option. Over the years, Creativity and Innovation Week started in 2001 as a result of a banner headline that occurred in one of the Canadian newspapers that read, "Canada in Creativity Crisis." As a result from that, in May 2001, Creativity and Innovation Day was born, and it was claimed to be April 21st. In 2002 is when the first celebrations occurred, and they occurred in many places all over the planet. In 2005, it was expanded from a day to a week, and the week begins April 15th, and you can tell it was not initiated in the United States, because I know that April 15th has a different connotation. But what serendipitous is that April 15th is also the birthday for Leonardo da Vinci. And what I notice is when we ask people when we tell people that it starts on his birthday, there's always a nod and a smile, and they get it immediately in terms of the creativity. It started very small, and I will tell you that in 2006 we counted people in 46 countries participating, and it continues to grow and grow and grow. This year I presented this presentation actually at a World Futures Conference and was told by a high-ranking person in the Army that he has already designated someone as the champion for World Creativity and Innovation in the U.S. Army this year. So it is continuing to grow and blossom and so on. I'm not going to do that. So different examples of what it is that has been occurring. In Pfizer worldwide a number of years ago did something in each one of their consumer health offices. And they used the sixth dimension of innovation, launched it during that period of time because it aligned with some of their corporate principles. And so as a result, they had celebrations in all of their country offices. I have a videotape of it too if you ever want to see it. It's 6 minutes long. It's really entertaining. And what they did after having, some offices had speakers come in, they had the kids come in, they had different contests, they had different kinds of things occurring in each of the offices. Of course, they did a survey because you would expect a company that size to do it. And look at what the global survey said about the extent that Creativity and Innovation Week helped them to build a culture of innovation. There was a 92% agreement on that. So they used World Creativity and Innovation Week to further what it was in terms of what they felt was important in their company overall. Other organizations that have been involved with World Creativity and Innovation Week, and they'll do it in small ways or they'll do it in large ways. Again, they'll have speakers come in or they'll set up the lunchroom and do something just a little bit different. What we're finding is that people are taking that week and using it to their advantage to improve morale and to engage people in ways that they're unaccustomed to being engaged, and with tremendous payoff. It can be small, it can be large. World Creativity and Innovation Week in Education. You can see some of the universities that have involved, the American University in Washington, of course, Buffalo State here, the International Center for Studies in Creativity, and the Torrance Center. There's some middle schools and so on, the Ministry of Education in India. I do want to tell you a little story about this Bayforeign Public School arts program. One teacher had it in mind that wouldn't it be great? I mean, that World Creativity and Innovation Week starts on Leonardo da Vinci's birthday, so why don't we get the whole school involved in putting a play together about the 7 principles of Leonardo da Vinci? All 2,000 students who were at that school contributed in some way, shape, or form to making sure that that production went on. It was awe-inspiring. So not only did they write it, they directed it, they costumed it, they did the scenery, they did everything. And every student in that school had a sense of ownership around what it was. Now, that wouldn't have happened if we didn't have World Creativity and Innovation Week. Do you understand? Like, it's phenomenal in terms of that. Different communities have gotten involved in many different ways. In Argentina, for example, in Zona Norte, which is just outside of Buenos Aires, they shut down a street 50 blocks long and have peddlers and jugglers and poets and whatever. So it's a promenade during that street where people are doing it. In Bangkok, Thailand, the city square is used to help with like orphans and children who don't have homes, and they set up little fairs and festivals and things that they can do for the kids. It's amazing how people get pulled together for the purpose of using their creativity to make the world a better place and make their place in the world better too. Some of my favorites is where is it? Oh, where is it? It's not on this one. I hope it's on the next one. Yes, that a group of women in Staffordshire, England, every year have a potluck dinner. And the condition is that each one brings a dish that she's never made before, doing something new and doing something different. And they'll watch a video that none have seen. So it could be a small thing, or it could be a large thing like what was done at Pfizer. The opportunities are phenomenal in terms of what this can open up. It's a non-sectarian, non-geopolitical. It's not age. It's not finance. It's nothing. It's a truly human capacity that we've got. Moving forward, it would be helpful for us, I believe, to have resilience around our capacity to generate new ideas and make new decisions that can make the world a better place and can make our place in the world better, too, without causing harm. And World Creativity and Innovation Week is certainly growing and growing and growing and growing. It's totally volunteer, and it's spread by word of mouth. And please feel encouraged to do something yourself during World Creativity and Innovation Week that starts April 15th and runs to the 21st every single year, so that regardless of what's going on around you, you can tune into what the most important thing is for you to do in order to keep your resilience going and to meet with satisfaction.